What's up guys, Charles from Team COG coming at you guys here with a Zefra Combo tutorial. So I'm going to show you guys 3 combos. There's going to be 2 3-card combos and 1 4-card combo. The deck is really good guys, I can't stress this enough, but I thought I'd go through and show you guys how to do some of the simpler combos. Tonight guys, I got good news. I finally finished the first part of my the World Legacy Lore video, so expect that to be up the next few days. And then on top of that, remember guys to check the description down below to get these awesome field centers. Also, check our sponsors, Game Times Cards and Collectibles out. So, we're just going to go ahead and jump into the video. So, for this first combo, guys, we're just going to need Zefra, Oracle, and Dragon Shrine. So, essentially, guys, this 3-card combo here that we have right now will end you on ripping 2 cards from your opponent's hand, or excuse me, ripping a card from your opponent's hand, ending on Zefra, Divine Strike, and VFD, King Calamities, I think is his name. But also, guys, like it also depends. So, like if you have Gamma in your hand, so essentially you'll rip your opponent for. So, like you have Gamma in your hand. Just kind of a quick example. We won't go into it. This becomes like a total blow your opponent's hand out sort of combo, just because Gamma will negate the hand trap. You make Omega. Omega rips a random card, and then you continue after that to potentially rip 2 cards from your opponent's hand, leaving them with 1. So. But we will not do that. We'll just do the typical VFD combo. So if you guys don't know this combo, please feel free to, we're going to educate you. So we'll put our cards right over here. We'll activate, start out with Foolish. You're always going to send off a Foolish. You're going to send, well, excuse me, you're going to send Dark Worm. You're then going to use Dark Worm to summon itself, to add yourself the Gate 0. So this is now in your hand, right here. You're then going to come over here, and you're going to activate, let's see, we got to make it to where you guys can see it. We're going to activate Zefra, Oracle of the Zefra, and add yourself wherever it is at. There we go. Zefraxy. So guys, you're going to add Zefraxy here. You're going to the normal summon Zefraxy, and then you're going to follow up with a Link summon. And to, I guess you guys will never guess who, Electrum. Electrum's such a good card in this deck, guys. It's so cool how this deck didn't meet Electrum, but the fact that we have it just blows this deck through the roof. And even if it's at 1, it's not awful. The deck can still potentially do what it needs to do. But anyway, to stop rambling, you're going to use Electrum's effect on summon to send yourself this one of right here. Perform Power Odd-Eye Synchron. You're going to send this up here to your extra deck. You're then going to use Electrum's effect to destroy the field spell, to add yourself back the Odd-Eye Synchron. You're then going to scale Zefrath, and then you're going to scale Gate 0. You're then going to use Zefrath's effect to send Zefranu. And then you are going to Pendulum Summon out 1, 2, excuse me, 3. This will be Chain Link 2, and this will be Chain Link 1. You're going to use Zefranu's effect to add yourself Zefra Providence. And you're going to use Zefraxy's effect. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I got this backwards. Zefraxy will make this a tuner. This will add you Providence, so you kind of chum block out any sort of Ash, Ogre, etc. So then, you continue to Synchro. Zefraxy goes to the bottom of the deck. You're Synchroing for 9. And we're going to go into Gotham's. Well, let's move Gotham's right here. So X-Saver Gotham's here, what he allows you to do is you tribute himself and you rip a card from your opponent's hand. So, like I said, if we got Gamma right now, your opponent's already down 2 cards, so you're going to go ahead and tribute this, potentially ripping a 3rd, but ripping the 1st card. Then you're going to use Synchron's effect to special summon the Scale 0. Use Synchro with these 2, banishing this because it says if this card's special summoned, you banish it. Into, well, Cloud Castle. Cloud Castle's effect will activate to special summon back the Gotham's. So now this is where the combo kind of can go 2 ways in my opinion. We'll just go ahead and get Providence here, just to go ahead and add ourselves Divine Strike. So this is where we can branch off into 2 situations depending on what our hand was. So if we did have Gamma, you can use Gotham's effect to tribute itself again, leaving your opponent with just one card in hand, so they will draw into 2, and you know for a fact you're going to be able to negate exactly one card they have. So it's essentially, it's very good. It puts your opponent in a losing standpoint. But if you just rip the one card out of your opponent's hand, you just simply do this right here for the VFD play. The True King of All Calamities. I'm using his OCG name. And then you have a set strike here. So this is your ending board. You've ripped one card from your opponent's hand, and essentially this is not too bad. And a way to protect your scale with Zefra Providence is pretty good. So we're just going to go ahead and go on to the next combo. And this combo is pretty busted, I'm not going to lie. So just for the, we will just go ahead and show you guys. So the combo again requires these 2. But also guys, remember that Dragon Shrine can potentially also be Destrudo. I don't think this particular combo requires you to normal summon. So this could also just be the Dark Worm that you just hard normal summon. And Oracle of the Zefra could be Zefra Providence, Terraforming, you name it. The one card in this that cannot be interchanged, though, is Mythical Beast Master Service. So we're going to go ahead and start out our sequence here. We'll put our hand down here. The typical same old Dragon Shrine. We're going to send Dark Worm here to the graveyard. Dark Worm's effect, special itself to add you out the Gate 0. Guys, I would also like to, at this moment, would like to tell you guys, check out Team King of Games channel. He's a very good with his Zefra deck. He's actually one of my, I had this deck picked up before Electrum dropped down, and I just kind of dropped off of it because Electrum was too expensive at the time, and I wasn't really looking to spend $60 for 3 Electrum, so I kind of dropped off the deck and went to 2 Draco, which you guys can probably check in our older videos. But Team King of Games, he does a phenomenal job. He explains his stuff so well. He's also a big, I watch his videos to get ideas, so shout out to him. If you guys want to go check out his channel, please do. So we'll just continue on. So right here, we'll put these here. You're going to scale the Cerberus, use Cerberus's effect to destroy itself, to search and add you the Jackal King. So this is your hand right here, right now, the hand. You're then going to activate Jackal King, destroying itself to summon out Cerberus right there. You're then going to link summon into, I guess you guys won't guess who, Electrum. You use Electrum's effect, and this is where you send the second Jackal King. You then activate Providence here. Providence will allow you to get yourself Zefra. You then use Electrum effect to pop and destroy Oracle to add yourself back High Jackal King. You then continue to scale 0, scale Zefrath. You guys will use Zefrath's effect on summon, or not on summon, excuse me. I'm jumping ahead, to send Zefranu. You then will conduct your first Pendulum Summon, your first and only Pendulum Summon. You'll Pendulum Summon 1, 2, 3. You then use Zefranu's effect here to allow you to search for any Zefra card. You have Providence. You activate Providence to add yourself, where is it at? To add yourself Divine Strike. And upon activating this, both your Mythical Beasts get 2 counters. And then you continue to link up here into Zefra Metaltron. So now you have a total of 1, 2, 3 disruptions. You have a way to protect your Zefra cards with Zefra Providence. And if they somehow have a way to answer to one of these Cerberuses, you have the ability to add back your Electromite while all still setting on a Divine Strike. So this is really good, guys. This is a busted combo in my opinion. So this next combo I think we're going to go through will be the 4-card combo. And this 4-card combo is going to end us on, I think, a Vortex with a Jackal King, I think. I think that's what it is. A Jackal King along with a set Yingxing path. Or no, I think it's a Vortex with a... set Yangzing path. Yep, I think that is it. So in order to start this combo, you kind of need 4 cards in your hand, and I do believe it's these 4 right here. So take note that these 4 cards right here are what you need. These 2 cards, well, essentially these cards right here can be the missing pieces, which are essentially the Zefraxy and one of the Tellarknight Zefras. So we'll just go ahead and jump into it. Like every combo we've had, we're just going to go ahead and use Shrine and send this here. Then we will summon this to add this. And we'll go ahead and get these out of the way. Activate the Zefra, Oracle the Zefra. That's going to add you, if I can find them, because this seems to disappear on me. You can add any, we'll just add these 2 for the sake of it. Normally I'd add the 1, just because you can send this off Zefra, they can make it a scale 7, but, so you add, seriously guys, you use Zefra Providence and Oracle Zefra to add either one of these. So, here you normal summon whichever one you want. Normal summon this. And we go into the man, the myth, the legend. Electrolyte's effect. You will send, if I remember right, let's see here, you send Jackal King. Ooh, maybe this does end on Jackal King with a negate, along with a vortex. Well, yeah, it does. It does. So, throughout this combo, guys, if you have played to open Zefraxy or one of the level 4s, you get a for sure negate off of the Jackal King. However, if you don't, you pretty much get a, you have to wait, you have to wait for your opponent to activate a spell in order to get a negate off Jackal King. However, which way you go about it, it's still a monster and it's still a body on field that can pose a threat if they decide to activate a spell. So, but we'll just go ahead and continue the combo. Use this to pop this, to add yourself back, I think, the Jackal King. You then, this is your hand. Scale these 2. You'll use Zefrath here to send yourself Zefra Nui. To the extra deck. You then conduct your Pendulum Summon of Pendulum summoning out 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here you go Chainlink 2, Chainlink 1. Targeting this, making this a tuner. This effect. Now see, if you didn't have Zefra Providence, and you opened up Zefraxy or Zefra Thuban or Zefra Saiton, you can search this and make sure that this will get the negate. However, in this particular case, we did not get that. So we're going to go ahead and search for Yangzing Path. So this is now a tuner. We're going to Synchro here. Put this at the bottom of your deck. This goes here. We're going to Synchro into Meteor Burst. Meteor Burst is going to summon the scale. Of course, you guys are probably overly familiar with this sort of play. We're so used to it with Magicians. Synchro here, or XYZ here. We're going to Link Summon. And you can flip-flop between, but I preferably, you can flip-flop between extra deck monster zones, but I think this is the best one, just for the fact that they have an answer. You have a way to occur something. So here you go. You have the Yangzing, 9 pillars. So you have a negate in the form of Yangzing that shuffles back the target to the deck, which is really destructive, guys. Like, by shuffling it back, you get it off the field, you just get it out of the way. In some decks cases, that's pretty powerful. And then you have a Jackal King that's not loaded with a negate. However, if your opponent decides to activate any sort of spell, you get a negate off of it. And you have the Vortex here, which is also a negate. So guys, that is it for this combo video. I'm sorry guys for my horrible speech, my horrible English. It's officially, I think, 2 o'clock in the morning here. I stayed up really late to finish this lore video and to pump this video out to you guys. So remember guys, to give us a thumbs up, comment what you guys think below, let me know if you guys know any other crazy combos, and stay tuned for future content, and look out for the lore video that is coming out within the next day or so. This is Charles from Team COG, hoping you guys have a wonderful night.